大家都那么快，但是有一些救人呐、救的事情啊，或者是一些像我说的，你旧日所相信的。
Going to start to play our 30-second countdown, and then we are going to be right back in 30 seconds. Let's go. Wow, this is just marvelous. I'm going to showcase our guest speaker over here. Welcome, Mascot, and welcome everyone to today's Zero Moonlight Show. Thank you so much, and sorry for waiting because today we have back-to-back sessions and something took so longer. And we really appreciate friends from SilverSwap and Mascot for your patience and waiting. I'm going to do this. I'm going to quickly drop our crypto box to the audience so that everyone could enjoy something. And once again, appreciate Mascot for being here. Today, we are going to talk about the exciting conversation about the platform's latest development, right? Including the Perpetual and DCA trading features. And be sure to let us know what exactly is that, because I believe our audience are very curious about it. And also, we wanted to hear from Mascot regarding how SilverSwap is standing out in the market and the future plans. Definitely, everyone, you are in the right place. And we are also going to talk about insights into the ongoing pre-sale and why now is the perfect time to get involved with SilverSwap. Thank you so much, Mascot, for joining us. And now we would like to invite you to introduce yourself to us. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm Mascot Team Manager over at SilverSwap, SpiritSwap as well. We're rebranding from SpiritSwap to SilverSwap. And yeah, we're in the middle of our pre-sale. We're running the pre-sale to the end of September to pick up some AG tokens at a premium price relative to the launch price, but it allows you to get in early and sort of lock in your holdings. We've raised a little over 100 grand in cash so far. That'll go right to our liquidity. We have about a 10-year runway for our DEX. We've created entirely new tokenomics, all built in-house, that we've kept pretty secretive, that we're very excited about, that we're calling our burn-centric market-insulated model, right? So our model works in a bull market, it works in a bear market, and it's focused on a bunch of user-generated burns while also allowing the users themselves to really have control and input over what it means to be a part of the DEX and be involved in the swapping, the liquidity, the farms, and everything. So yeah, we're about a team of 15. We've been in the space for about 3+ years, and we're all very passionate. We're all user first. Everything we build is very user oriented. We want to be the first premium decentralized exchange in the market, not just on Phantom and Sonic, but in the broader market as a whole. Really leveling up what it means to be a DEX, because DEXs haven't really changed in 6 years. They've really felt the same, right? If you were on a DEX and it wasn't a Web3 application, you'd be thinking that you're going to get a virus because they look so sketchy, and we want to change that. So every part of the user experience, we really work to make premium and feel premium, and that also comes through in the products on the back end that we build, like our tokenomics and our contract design and everything. So we're very stoked for the future.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Mascot, for the introduction. And I didn't know that this is actually a small team of you mean about 15, right? Because well, I feel like I've already known your connecting for a while. I believe we already collaborate in the past as well. Yeah, because we already follow each other. So definitely very impressive and about the team's achievement. And friends, be sure to give them a follow. So later we are going to continue to keep dropping our crypto boxes. While later we're also going to have another separate giveaway link for people to give SilverSwap a follow so that you could get additional rewards. And once again, thanks Mascot for the intro. Also like to talk about SilverSwap perpetual trading features, and also since this is a video AMA, feel free to share your screen if you wanted to showcase any of the platform's features with us. Just simply share your screen and we could all watch it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you want me to share my screen for the Perpetual platform?
Yes, if you could guide us how to
Yeah,
use it, how to use the platform, that would be awesome. Thank you.
hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Hi.
hear you. Would you
Sorry,
Yeah, I
just had to.
oh, okay.
I had to switch an internal setting there real quick so that I could show you the links platform.
Awesome. Once again, welcome all of our audience to today's AMA session. We are currently live streaming and interviewing SilverSwap Mascot over here, and he's going to showcase the platform. Yeah, just simply share the page with us and guide us step by step. That'll be perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let me get the perpetuals open real quickly here.
Thank you.
And let me connect a wallet. I like this doing it in the moment. I think that's really fun.
Ryan, we would definitely like to learn more from you on how to do these and how we could also start to use SilverSwap platform and learn these steps.
Yeah, okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is our Perpetuals platform, created by and run by our friends over by Links. They're awesome. So what you can do is you can connect your wallet. So we'll just connect a MetaMask wallet in this particular instance. And it really allows you to go long and short in the market with a number of tokens, right? So you can come in here and you can trade with Spirit, Phantom, USDC, things like FSonic, Brush, whatever is on the Phantom network that you may have of those tokens. You're welcome to trade with. What we really like about Links is that you can actually leverage this position from 2x all the way up to 100x, right? And so if you really have a strong feeling about Bitcoin and you think it's going to go higher here, maybe back to 65, 66, right? You can leverage that position and you can manage it really easily with automatic stop losses, right? You can input a price, you can have your take profits. It all works incredibly well, right? And it's not just Bitcoin. You can change these pairs up. And I believe you can actually even search pairs as well if you want to get more involved in it. You can trade Phantom, you could trade, we are on Binance, right? You trade BNB against the US dollar. And what's really nice is that unlike a lot of traditional buy and sell strategies, right, we can go short here, which means if there's a downturn in the market, whether it's long-term or short-term downturn, you can hit this short button and you can make money off of that move to the downside. And what's really exciting about this is if we look over here, $7,000 in weekly rewards, right? We give away 500,000 Spirit every week for our trading competition, right? So if we come over here to the rewards page, we can see the leaderboard for the Spirit competition. We can see kind of who's leading that, who's got the open trades, and they'll win, right? This guy's on track to win 100,000 Spirit, almost $300 on top of whatever he might be making on the trades themselves. And we refill that every week. And when we release SilverSwap, we will still be doing the Spirit Swap trading competition, as well as a trading competition on our Links platform through SilverSwap, which will be doing AG tokens for our weekly rewards, not just in Spirit. So lots to do here on the Perpetuals platform. You can be making money in the market, whether it's going up, going down. not just from the trading, not just from the leverage opportunities in this wonderful, really engaging, well-made UI that's very reactive and time sensitive, but also from these trading trading competitions.
Nice. So you mentioned that there will be trading competitions, right? And is it like ongoing right now?
Yeah, so I believe it pays out every Sunday. So,
Wow.
and it's based on all the trades made during that week time frame, right? So, if you're a high profit earner on that week, you'll get some Spirit paid out to you, potentially hundreds of dollars, just like that account that we looked at that's going to win probably about $300 worth of Spirit. So that's massive for him, and that could be anybody, right? If they're just making smart trades, it's very, very possible that could be you.
That is definitely good to know. Thank you so much, Mascot, for letting us know about that, because I believe, yeah, this is something that a lot of our audience do not know. So, and Mascot, can you let us know what is the address of the website?
Yeah. So if you just go to spiritswap.finance, that's all you need to do. And when you pull, I type in Spirit Finance,
Okay.
spiritswap.finance. It helps if I type in the right address. That'll bring you to our homepage, and you can just click this Perpetuals button, and that will bring you right to where you need to be.
Got it. Let me quickly go to the website and show it to the audience, because I wanted to share the link with everyone. So, spiritswap.finance. Okay, nice. Everyone, don't miss the opportunity. And just like Mascot says, right, every weekend there is a new round that starts. And how long do you think this will last, the competitions?
As long as we can sustain it, we'd love to have it go into next year, and hopefully as long as there are emissions for Spirit up through March. But we'll also be doing weekly giveaways for our AG token. Our plan is for a long time. So even after the Spirit trading competitions, if they ever turn off, we will still be doing them over on SilverSwap and the AG token, which is going to be our flagship product. So there will still be these great pairs to trade with even better rewards after Spirit. But ideally, you can get in on both, which would be really, really awesome.
Got it. Okay, I am putting, over here. That is the website, spiritswap.finance. And friends, if you haven't visited yet, be sure to do that. I see that we got more and more audience watching across different social media platforms, because today we are live streaming on Binance, on our YouTube live, and we also are live streaming on our Twitter streaming as well. And later we are going to edit the most important parts of our AMA session and then upload it again to YouTube channel, so more audience could watch it. And we're going to, we'll have very good video editors and going to make it short and sweet. Thank you so much, Martha, for letting us know about that. And how does SilverSwap DCA feature work? And do you mind also explain in simpler terms what exactly is DCA? Thank you.
Yeah, so our DCA feature isn't out yet at the moment. It will be very soon. Let me see if I can pull it up. So this feature isn't currently available, but it looks a lot like this. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to hit create position here. And just like what it says here, a DCA stands for dollar cost averaging, which means that let's say you want to buy Spirit every week, right? And this could be any token, right? Let's say you want to buy some Stargate token every week, every 5 minutes, every hour, every month, every year, right? Every hour with, let's say, with your Spirit token, right? You could easily set this up where you'll pay the gas once, you'll approve how many times you would like to do it over that period, and then it'll just purchase it for you. You can go to sleep or do whatever, and we will handle the rest. We will make sure that those tokens are purchased and delivered right to your wallet.
That is just very smart. Wow. Okay. So we don't have to watch the market condition, right? All day long, like 24/7. Sometimes I'm like sitting in front of my computers, right, and pay attention to that. But SilverSwap really do the work for us, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Mascot, for letting us know about that. And we have more and more audience joining to our event today. They bring questions over here. Actually, right now we have over 200 live views on Binance already. So, Mascot, after our Q&A, do you have some time to answer our audience question?
Yeah, of course.
That would be awesome. So everyone feel free to post your question. You can post it across different channels because we're live streaming across channels, right? YouTube or Twitter or Binance Live. Yeah, we are going to our little assistant, we have several assistants over here. They are going to collect the questions from across platforms and then share answers with you all. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go for our next question over here, because today we definitely wanted to learn everything from Mascot regarding SilverSwap, right? And the next question is, what makes SilverSwap multi-chain capability stand out? And are there any plans to expand to more chains in the future? Thank you.
Yeah, so we're not quite multi-chain yet. We're trying to get on Telos network. We have all the infrastructure set up. We were supposed to be on it this Monday, actually, this past Monday, but we had some underlying issues that were no fault of our own. Our underlying subgraph provider is having a bug that stopped us from being able to deploy. So we'll be on Telos with our minimum viable product, our MVP of SilverSwap, on there very soon. We have a great partnership with Telos, and they're wanting to provide liquidity for us and everything, and they're a really great team over there, and we can't wait. And as soon as Sonic launches and we get SilverSwap, our final product on Sonic, we'll update the Telos version of SilverSwap with the tokenomics and all the extra pages and features and the farms that brings with it. We kind of have an interesting and unique view about being multi-chain, is that our token, the AG token, will be in its own unique environment for every network. It won't just be, a bridged token across every network. We want, because it's a burn-centric design that's market resilient, that means market resilient for all of the ecosystems that it's in, right? So the price and the interaction for AG on Sonic will be different than the price and the interaction on Telos, because the price fits the need of the network, which is really exciting and confusing to talk about how that works. But we'll be having more documentation on that very soon over how all the tokenomics work. So our cross-chain strength is that sometimes we just don't believe that everything needs to be cross-chain, because cross-chain is cool, but it hurts. It can oftentimes hurt the underlying community and the underlying product. And so we decided to actually not do that. While we will be on many networks, not just Sonic and Telos, but the interoperability, your ability to bridge and stuff, your assets will be there. But it won't just be, you can bridge your AG everywhere for the same price. We just don't believe that that's a good ethos for making a long-term sustainable product that ultimately is better for everybody.
Got it. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. So it's not there yet, but it will be. The team's working hard on that respect. Thank you so much, Mascot, for letting us know about the details. And yeah, so friends, well, feel free to post questions if you have any, because I know that we got friends joining across different platforms and you might be new to SilverSwap. No worries, we're here to cover you up. And we would also like to know about, how does SilverSwap differentiate your team, your project from your competitors? Thank you.
Yeah, so our team is made up of people who are passionate about the space. The majority of our team is actually unpaid. We work here because we love it, right? We are banking on SilverSwap being a success, and we have team members that haven't been paid in over half a year, and they come to work every single day because they believe in what we're building. All of our team members pretty much work full-time jobs outside of crypto. And so we don't feel the pressures of a bull market or a bear market. We only feel the pressures that we lay on ourselves to make a truly superior product. Because oftentimes you get these worse products that are built by teams that have to push them out because they're low on cash. We're not low on cash. We have over $1 million cash on hand. We're only doing a pre-sale because we wanted our community to have the opportunity to get in on the token early. We didn't need that at all. We could have provided all the liquidity ourselves. But we did it as a love letter to our community. And because everyone works outside of crypto, a lot of our team members are business owners, managers, and the like. So we all have real business experience of what creates profitability in a company, and not just, sort of ape brain of price go up, right? We understand what it really means to make a product that's meaningful and provide solutions that users want to see, while making the space a better place in the meantime. And we believe that that's what really brings in cash, is when you provide solutions to issues. And the issues are, dexes are they're bad. They don't feel good to use. And so it's built by people that want to be here. We have let go 2 team members in 3 years, and we've added a couple more, but our team doesn't change. We've been the same team for about 3 years, and those 2 other team members, we only let them go because they had one of our engineers picked up a full-time job at Google, and they needed to focus on that, right? So that's the level of engineers that we're working with, and so we kind of worked with him so that he could go full-time with Google, which you can't blame the guy. So we run our business like a family. We don't hire outside devs. We don't hire, any consultants for design, as far as contract design. We have worked with marketing teams. We have worked with some design teams, because not all of us are great at making, images and whatnot. But as far as the user experience, the tokenomics design, all of that was built in-house. The code, every stroke of code was written in-house. We don't hire out. It's built by people who love the product from tip to tail. And we believe that really sets us apart, and you can feel that in the user experience.
Got it. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. Yes, user experience is definitely really important, right? And for our community members also. Friends, and you are here for a treat, because today we are learning a lot from Mascot, and he is an expert in DeFi, right? And he's teaching us how to use their platform, and this is going to save us a lot of time. Just like he said, right? We can just go to sleep and the platform will do the work for us, which is perfect. And so, well, how about, could you please tell us more about the pre-sale that is currently live, and it's going to all the way until the end of September? Thank you.
Yeah, so the pre-sale that we're doing, we're pre-selling up to 300,000 tokens of what will be our DEX token on Sonic, called AG. And if you go to our SilverSwap.finance, you can click that pre-sale button right there. And so we have 4 days left and 13 hours. We have 212 tokens left. So not a lot of tokens have been super sold yet on this, just because the nature of the market. And it's also because we're selling them at $1.10 for normal users and $1 for OGs. And we're planning to launch it at a launch price of around 90 cents, right? So that means a little bit of, you're buying it at a premium, right? But it's also vested over 134 days. But our belief is that if you buy in on this pre-sale, it's not so that you can get it on a pump and dump. It's because you believe on the team, you believe in the product, and you believe in our long-term vision. And not financial advice, right? But if AG goes to $2, $3, $5, that $1.10 price no longer seems like it was very expensive. So when that 90-cent price launches, there won't be hardly any tokens on the market for there to be a lot of sell pressure, which we're really excited for. And this allows you to get airdrop tokens every day for 134 days. You can buy up to 3,000 tokens per wallet. And yeah, this is going to kick off the initial liquidity for SilverSwap. We're super stoked about this pre-sale. We've raised about a little over $105,000 so far. And we'll throw in some of our own capital in there. And we're also talking with the Sonic network to see if they'll be willing to throw down some capital as well, to just really broaden the depth of that liquidity, so that Sonic, or that SilverSwap and AG, can really have a super strong kickoff when Sonic comes.
Nice. Bullish. Yeah, and actually toward the end of September, we don't have many more days left, right? So friends, if you are interested, be sure to once again go to SilverSwap website and to learn more about it. I'm going to show the link again. It's actually SpiritSwap.finance, SpiritSwap.finance. So SBITSWAP.finance. Friends, don't miss the chance to join it, be part of the SilverSwap community, and be a holder. Thank you so much, Mascot, for letting us know about that. And of course, we have a lot more new audience over here. I see that we got more than 350 live views right now on our Finance Live, and I will also welcome everyone to post your question, because when you are new to learning about a project, definitely have a lot of questions, right? Don't be shy, and our assistants, they are collecting questions across platforms, and later we are going to ask Mascot for that. Okay, also the next question, is that why should our audience consider getting involved with SilverSwap right now? What are the advantages for them? Thank you.
Yeah, so I believe that SilverSwap is going to be really a big defining moment in the decentralized exchange landscape. Maybe not right off the rip, right? Because our tokenomics are totally new, right? They don't exist because we've made them ourselves. And so I think we'll launch and people may be like, oh, there's a new exchange. And then because we're launching day one on Sonic, we'll have new users coming to check out Sonic and old users from Phantom coming to check out Sonic. And they'll hear about us and they'll try us out and they'll see what's going on with our tokenomics. They'll be like, wow, this is really interesting. And from there, I think that there will be a lot of grassroots conversation about the things that we're doing and how it's sort of totally new in the market. And I think it'll really spread very quickly after that. That there's a new way of looking at things and doing things in the DEX industry. And so I think if you want to be on the early wave of that, what that could be, right? I can't tell the future. That's our vision. Then this pre-sale and keeping up to date with what we're doing on X, at SilverSwap DEX, to really stay in the loop of everything that's going on is the best way to do that, right? And if you want to wait for the live token launch and try to pick some up at 90 cents, then I encourage you to do that too. I don't want anyone to get involved with SilverSwap if they're uncomfortable. I'm not going to shill, right? You got to buy the pre-sale. I don't believe in that. I think making informed purchases and decisions financially that you can afford to make within reason without jeopardizing your house or your home or your financial stability, then you should go for it if that's something you feel comfortable with. But I do think that there's an opportunity here for people to be on the forefront of what it means to, be on the next wave of DEX technology and thinking and architecture. And so that's why I would get involved. But, to each their own. And I think that anyone should do their own due diligence. Come into our Discord, come into our Telegram, ask us questions. We'll be happy to talk to you and answer them. We put our money where our mouth is, and we're not just trying to make a buck, right? We've built a 10-year, 9-year runway for this single product. And that's just phase one. After the 9 years, the scarcity for AG goes up dramatically because of those burn-centric designs. And so phase two after 9 years is even more exciting than phase one. And you just don't hear a lot of people talking in crypto about our 10-year plan. And I think it just really shows where our mindset is with the products that we're building.
That is just perfect. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. True builders, right, would say that they would say, yeah, definitely not going to show everyone for the project, but you need to learn it and to use it and really give it a try, and you're going to know the reason why people like it, right? This is definitely really important. Thank you so much, Mascot, for saying these. And friends, be sure to go to SpiritSwap.finance to give it a try. We put the website page over here, and Mascot is also sharing the screen to guide us. Wow, I see that we are getting closer. Well, we have over 440 live audience listening right now. Everyone letting us know where you are from, because we're so curious to learn more about you as well. And of course, since we talk about the pre-sale, right? Can you also break down SilverSwap tokenomics for us? Thank you.
Yeah, so we haven't released any. What am I saying? We haven't released any official documentation yet. But what we have done is we've talked a little bit about what the core of that tokenomics is. So the core is that it's burn centric, right? So everything circles back to burning the AG token. And in that process, like a Coke machine, like you put quarters or change in a Coke machine and you get a Coke product back, right? You can take your AG, put it into the SilverSwap ecosystem, and you get something of equal or more value back, right? And you can choose what you're getting from that value. And I'm not talking about swaps, right? We're essentially creating a system where if you get involved with AG in our ecosystem, you can maybe put your tokens in the Coke machine, so to speak, and you get to be the DEX for maybe an hour or whatever, right? And all the benefits and bonuses that come with that. I can't really break that down more, but it's giving more power, more customizability to your preference of engagement with DeFi, giving more power to the user in that sense, right? I want to make money off SilverSwap in this way. I want to make money off SilverSwap in this way, and the vehicle that we use is AG. And so in the process, we create this really cyclical nature of you need AG to be involved in the system, and to be involved in the system, you get AG back, and you create this super burn cycle that allows you to extract value from the network and from the decentralized exchange without hurting AG. You're benefiting yourself, other holders, and the network volume as a whole. So we're super stoked for how that system all kind of comes together.
Nice. And that is definitely something quite smart, right? Everyone, well, today we are learning a lot about SilverSwap and also DeFi, right? How to be a smart trader with Masca from SilverSwap. So appreciate you for letting us know about that. And definitely the tokenomics is really important, right? To support long-term growth of a project and also reward supporters, right? And especially early supporters and friends. Actually, Masca, I wonder if you already released the token economy somewhere that our audience could take a look as well.
A token what?
The token economy, like the on like for example, like white paper or anything.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that kind of goes back to us playing it pretty close to the chest. Our team, before we took over SpiritSwap, we took over SpiritSwap, let me be clear, in September of 2023. We were the third team to ever take over SpiritSwap, and we're the last, right? Once we move in and we own something, we make it our baby. So we will never leave SpiritSwap or SilverSwap. It will live and die with us. But when we took over, we realized that SpiritSwap had a lot of intrinsic problems deep-seated in the back end that we just were unable to fix. Thanks to our lovely dear friend, the immutable blockchain, there are certain things that we couldn't get rid of and that are harmful and damaging to not just the users, but to the ecosystem as a whole. And so we kind of had a fiduciary requirement to our users and to our network to create something better and create something new. And so that's where SilverSwap came from. And luckily, Phantom also was undergoing a big rebrand and upgrade to Sonic. And so with that, we wanted to launch SilverSwap on Sonic day one. But with that, right, us coming from a team that hasn't always been in the DEX business, but we've been in it for over a year now, we have had products and ideas stolen from us before. And so with that, we don't really release a lot of documentation, especially our tokenomics, our bread and butter, right? Our baby. We've been working on it for 7 months. We'd hate to release those documents, and then Sonic gets pushed back, and then we don't have we haven't even released it yet. And now our competitors and bad actors in the space can just greedily copy our code and kind of take it for themselves before we've had a chance to be the first on scene with it. So what I said in a different AMA with the Sonic talk show, I told them that as soon as the Sonic network gives us a solid date for launch, we will have a solid date for showing all of the paperwork, all of the documentation for our tokenomics. But until then, I'd hate to go, here's our tokenomics, and then it gets pushed back by 6 months, and then all of our competitors have a half a year to copy our plans and sort of plagiarize all of the hard work that we have put into this product. So I really wish I could talk about it, but if I did, I would go back and my team would probably burn me on a stick if I talked about it. So
no worries. Yes, well, we are going to wait. Yeah, for when we could talk about it, right? Thank you so much, Masca, for letting us know about that. And yeah, what you say is also really true, right? Because we certainly don't want something that we review right now and get copied by a bunch of other different projects. These also happen frequently, right? Especially in the Web3 space, that things happen, well, things change so fast, right? And everyone's trying to find the best narratives, right, to learn more about. So thank you for explaining the concept with us. And well, next we have our following up question over here. Yeah, of course, we would like to learn about future plans for the token as we are undergoing the pre-sale right now, right? And also, since you say the team kind of like took over SilverSwap, right? And you are trying to rebuild it, so make it better, stronger. Do you have any future plans for the platform and also for the tokens? Thank you.
For Spirit Swap?
Yeah, well, for SilverSwap as a
Yeah.
your
So
ecosystem.
SilverSwap, I'll be totally honest with you. Our tokenomics contracts are in the final week of audits right now. We've already been in oh man, the words are just escaping me right now. We're already in pre-production for our next product that's going to accompany SilverSwap and the ecosystem, and a huge add-on piece to those tokenomics. They're already in pre-production. They'll go into production literally next week, right after our audit, so that we can get that out Q4 or Q1 of next year. And that's kind of the ethos that we're going to take in to 2025 and 2026. Is our tokenomics that we love and we've built is just the framework, right? It's a full and complete product, but we built it with such interoperability for us to continue to build onto it, that it will become an absolute behemoth of usability and burn centric design and everything that routes value back to the user in every way. We already are planned up through Q2, early Q3 for designs into next year for things that we'll tack on to SilverSwap that make it better in every way, from swapping to the user experience to incentivizing users to use the exchange for projects and their ability to market on and with SilverSwap, for us to be able to work directly with network nodes and proof of stake and circumventing rewards back to users, while also allowing us to be able to marry that with how that can benefit products and projects and deepening their liquidity by leveraging the underlying node structure of networks. These are all things that we think about, we talk about, we have documentation on, and we're knocking them down one by one, right? Like I said, these things are going into production next week, and we haven't even launched our current flagship product. And a lot of those updates will kick back to SpiritSwap as well. And that's just because we love what we're doing. We're excited to build, right? We all got tired of people building subpar products. And so we came together as a team and we said, we kind of had our Thanos moment, right? We said, fine, we'll do it ourselves. And so we're building what we believe is the first premium decentralized exchange, and what will be the de facto best product, not just on Sonic, but in the broader market as a whole. I think people will really come to see and agree with.
That is so nice. Thank you so much, Masca, for letting us know the future plan, which is definitely really important, because actually I believe a lot of people also feel tired about so many short-term project, right? Especially it feels like kind of like in the Web3 space, so few projects that could last for to another round, right, of the market, right? Sometimes couldn't even last for longer post TGE. So that is definitely not the way that it is supposed to be. So we're very glad to hear that SilverSwap does have plans, right, and going to build a long-term project for our users and the community members. Thank you so much for sharing that. And also, following that, we would like to know about what sets SilverSwap community apart from others in this space. Thank you.
Yeah, man, we love our community. Our community is really cool because they have had our backs since we took over, right? It could have been easy for the community to say, this is the third team to take over SpiritSwap, and now they want to rebrand. But we try to keep things real with them, right? Our ethos with community management has always been, we don't blow smoke up people's behinds, right? I don't make announcements just to make announcements. I don't share information just for the sake of empty hype. When things are bad, we're down in the trenches with our community and we go, hey, things are bad, right? The market's in a bad place. We don't pretend, right? And so people understand that we're users first ourselves. And so we're there in the trench with them. We're there in the moment with them. And it's created this level of understanding between us and our community members. And so the people that really follow us are quite loyal. And I think that you'll find that when you come into that community, because of that honesty that we bring to them, right? We trickle down that culture, that they're friendly and inviting and honest with all of the new members that come into our community, which we're going to definitely expect a lot of here very soon with the launch of SilverSwap. And so it's a very welcoming environment because you can tell there's not a lot of BS, right? We don't have a lot of moon boys and things like that where people are just lying to themselves, because we keep it realistic. We keep it honest in our community. And that trickles down to everyone that is in our community, from my position to our senior admins, to our moderators, and everyone else. It's important to keep integrity in our communications and our expectations, and so that allows us to be able to be more welcoming than most communities, because we're not trying to sell a product to anybody, right? We're just trying to make the DeFi experience better for everyone.
Got it. Thank you so much for letting us know about that, Masca. And well, it seems that we have time for our community Q&A. Do you mind to talk about, because since you mentioned that this is so many times that SilverSwap has been passed through different teams, right? So we have community members curious about what is the story of SilverSwap exactly, and what made SilverSwap wanted to take it over. Thank you.
Yeah, so SilverSwap was started back in 2021 during the bull run of that year, and it was started by, I think, a team in the U.S. or something. I'm not entirely sure, and it was a private company, privately run, and the SilverSwap did really, really well. And at the end of the bull run, that team decided that they were ready to move on. It had grown to be this quite monstrously large thing. And so they voted to turn their independent owners voted to turn SilverSwap into a DAO, at which case new management came over and ran the DAO and ran the DAO successfully for about 2 years. And then on Phantom, there was the multi-chain asset hack, which really impacted Phantom, about $150 million of losses across the network. And one of those big projects that were impacted was SilverSwap, as most of the team's treasury was in multi-chain assets. And it allowed us and our team to be able to front $200,000 to allow us to keep the lights on. And we made our proposal, and the DAO voted us in. And we were able to come in and sort of take over management at SilverSwap. And after about 6 months of making all of the code coherent, because after 2 teams and definitely some contracted devs, the code was not optimized. It was not in a good state. So we spent 6 months fixing it, and then we spent another 6 months realizing that it had inherent problems with it that couldn't be fixed because of how it was designed. And there was some nefarious design in there from years ago, just because that's the nature of DEX code, right? DEX code is designed to put money in the pockets of the people running the DEX, and not in the pockets of the users and the people that are in the trenches swapping, trading, providing liquidity, and farming, and holding the DEX token. And so we said we have to do something about this. And we made our own tokenomics, and now we're launching SilverSwap, and that's how we got to where we are today.
Got it. That is the story behind the scenes. Wow. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. And especially for friends who are not so familiar with the story. Now you know the background and how SilverSwap took it over and then take care of it, right? And also combine together. So another question also over here from our audience. Yeah, of course, when we talk about a platform in the Web3 space, people are concerned about security, right? How does SilverSwap have any security measures in place to protect users' funds? Thank you.
Yeah, so a great question. Everything is audited through our wonderful friends at HashLock. So all of the tokenomics that we build are audited through them, and all of the secondary products that we use, like FlexiTech, Links, and algebra for our AMM, all of that is audited through third-party auditors as well that are highly regulated, highly skilled to make sure that every part and experience of SilverSwap is protecting the users first, right? Because it's not like Binance where they're holding your tokens for you, right? This is your wallet. You're connecting it to our application. And so we have to really protect our users that when they connect their wallet, that they can rest assured that the things that are in their wallet will stay there. So that is our number one concern when we're building something, is to make sure that the security is airtight.
Right, that is certainly very, very important, right? Because it's a decentralized platform, and so we connect our wallet over a layer and then to do the perpetual trading, and also the competition. Friends, if you just join us, don't forget to come back and watch our replays. And replays will be available across platform from Binance to YouTube to our Twitter live streaming. And so far, I see that we got over 700 live views on Binance. Welcome, everyone. And we are over here interviewing Mascot, and we actually already asked a lot of questions, right, regarding the project. And we have a deep learning of SilverSwap, and now we are actually taking our community members, our audience questions to ask Mascot over here. So those are unprepared. Yeah, we do it streaming live. And the following question is, how user-friendly is SilverSwap platform for someone new to crypto trading? And this is a good question, because I believe some new users are like being attracted by the recent market condition, especially meme tokens with a lot of cute memes, from those animals, right? Really cute. So, how for newbies, how can they have a jump start of silver? So, is it difficult to use, or is it actually when you are on the platform, you instantly know how to use it?
Yeah, it's incredibly easy. And that's kind of shown. It'll be a lot like SpiritSwap here, right? Like I can show you the MVP of SilverSwap if it's still sharing my screen here.
Yes.
I'll show it over here. So when we're connected, right, it's really easy. Is just selecting what tokens you'd like to swap. Maybe you want to swap Phantom for something like, energy token, right? And you'd put in your amount. And I'm not connected at the moment. Right? Doesn't even matter. I don't need to be connected. We'll propagate the Dex Tools Dex Screener chart here, so you can see exactly what you're buying. We'll show you the different routes. So there's no liquidity provided directly on SilverSwap contracts for Paris or for this token pair. So we'll show you the best possible routes. In this instance, routing through our partners at ParaSwap will get you the best possible price, right? You can understand your slippage tolerance here. You can go into your settings and change all of that really easily for your slippage settings and set approvals infinite on or off. Very incredibly easy to read for users every step of the way, right? So then all you do is hit connect and then swap your tokens accordingly. Same thing with liquidity, right? It's very easy to create a position. You would you create your position here. You select your tokens. And you can do full range, safe, common. We have visualizations that show you the exact representation of how this concentrated liquidity works. We also have documentation that you can read that explains how this works for providing liquidity and for creating new liquidity positions. So everything that we're making and all the parts of it are really thoroughly explained so that new users and old users understand the experience all the way through.
Noted. Thank you so much. And this is definitely good to know, right? Because for a lot of web tours or people from traditional finance trading, right? And something that make them not really wanted to come to Web3 is because there are just so many things that they need to learn again, right? So friends, SilverSwap is a easy to use and user-friendly platform. Don't feel hesitant to just go there and give it a try. And of course, since Master, you talk about trading and guiding us how to use it, right? We have community members asking how many different tokens are available on SilverSwap that they could trade.
So right now, if we go to our swap page, right, and this is the same as SpiritSwap, we have tons of whitelisted tokens. As with any decentralized exchange, if you have the contract address of that token, and with our partners at Paraswap, you can put that contract address in and probably trade it. We'll be able to find a route for you. It may not be whitelisted, but you can pretty much trade anything on that network that you would want to trade, but it has to be on the Phantom network, or it has to have some type of bridged version, right? If it's USDC, maybe you're going to trade USDCE provided through Wormhole, or USDC provided through Axelar. But if it's on Phantom, for the most part, you can trade it. And same thing for Sonic. If it's on Sonic, you'll be able to trade it.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be something that maybe some of our audience need to learn about, right? Because they were asking if there be like some popular meme tokens, will they be also available on SilverSwap as well? Like, can you name some popular meme tokens that is tradable on SilverSwap? Because our audience are curious about like, oh, and we have a surge of views right now. We are getting closer to 1,000 live views. Welcome, everyone.
Wow, let's go. That's awesome. So tradable meme tokens, right? Like I can't speak to what'll be on Sonic day one when we launch our full product of SilverSwap, but on SpiritSwap and our SilverSwap MVP, like we're showing here, there's things like any Inu, S-Goat, F Sonic, as well as Tin Hat Cat or THC. Those are very popular meme coins on the network. I can't advise whether to buy those or not, but those are things that are popular on the Sonic or the Phantom, soon to be Sonic ecosystem at the moment. I don't know how that will translate to Sonic when we get that new network here, hopefully by the end of the year. But that's what's tradable right now on SpiritSwap and the SilverSwap MVP.
Got it. And does SilverSwap or SpiritSwap support any tokens or popular meme tokens from Solana, from Ethereum, or from BNB BSC chain? Because yeah, we are on Binance Live, right? So we have a lot of BNB BSC users.
Yeah. So if they're bridgeable to Phantom, and there's already existing liquidity, be it on SpiritSwap, SilverSwap, or on a different DEX, you could definitely trade it. There's so many tokens on Phantom. There's thousands. I couldn't tell you which are, traditionally Binance or Solana tokens. I think Solana is a little harder to bridge because Solana is written in Rust and not in Solidity. So I think you'll find that there's probably a little bit of less of an overlap there as far as tokens. But BNB or BSC tokens are probably relatively usable across Phantom. Yeah.
Got it. And has the team considering build a Telegram trading bot for one-click trading experience?
Yeah, we don't have a trading bot integration at the moment, just because that requires a whole API integration. But it's definitely something that we're having internal conversations about. We would love to get that set up, and we have some partners who might be willing to provide a product for us that we can get in partnership with SilverSwap. Just again, providing power to the users in every capacity that they could want it.
That is right. Yeah, because the trading bots has been so popular among the DeFi community, right? Because, well, for example, like me, right? I am not very savvy, right? To use various apps, and also I wanted to save some time, right? So if there's something like just one click buy, and I can choose, like I can buy how many like Ethereum or BNB, right? I could put it in, and then how many percentage that I want to sell them, right, instantly. That would be super convenient. And also adding SilverSwap different like competitions or different other marketing campaigns, right, together, that is going to attract a lot more users as well. So I believe, when our audience are watching together, right, they say make session together through release, and they are wondering if there are more ways, right, to use SilverSwap services. And thank you so much, Mascot, for letting us know about that. And let me go over, okay, our assistant over here have collected a bunch of questions. Okay, does SilverSwap have any partnership with other projects or platforms that you would like to mention about? Actually, you already talked about, right? Sonic and
Yeah, Sonic, the network, and Links, our Perpetual's platform provider, ParaSwap for our integrated swaps across multiple AMMs. Ichi for our single-sided staking and concentrated liquidity management, Algebra for our overall AMM provider, and our liquidity manager as a whole. We have a lot of really great partners.
Nice. And since we talk about partners, of course, a community member is asking about how about fundraising? Any investors or any news that you could share with us? Thank you.
So the only fundraising event that we're having going on right now is that pre-sale. Outside of that, everything else will be for the foreseeable future independently funded from our team internally. So, we'll be funding it ourselves. It's not really something that we'll be doing a whole lot of public pre-sales for moving forward. So this will probably be our only pre-sale that we ever do for AG is for the Sonic version. Other networks will just provide the liquidity ourselves or in tandem with that network. So this is really the only public raise that we're going to be doing for this kind of thing for a while.
Got it. Okay. And it is definitely understandable. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. And friends, well, we are going to collecting more questions and then we're going to wrap this up. So if you are curious about SilverSwap, go to their website. I'm going to show it again, SilverSwap.finance. SilverSwap.finance, and then you will be able to start to use it and don't miss their weekly competition to get more rewards. Okay, next over here. What was the biggest challenge SilverSwap has faced since launching, and how did the team overcome it? Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah, the biggest challenge has just been time, right? It's painful to build in a market that's very, very slow. And that's where crypto's been the last year. It's been a very uninteresting market. There hasn't been a big kickoff for Bitcoin. There hasn't been a big DeFi project that started everyone's interest in DeFi like last year with Olympus DAO and all of the 3-3 projects and things like Strong Block. And so we're waiting for that kind of titular moment. So it's just been slow and knowing that we're building for the long haul. That's probably been the hardest part, but we're a really close-knit team and we really help to keep each other motivated. So it hasn't been that hard.
Nice, and totally understand, right? The market has been slow for a while, but recently start to pick it up. And so I think this is a great time that SilverSwap is doing your pre-sale right now. And once again, friends, if you haven't visited SilverSwap website, be sure to do that. And we have audience missed the previous conversation regarding pre-sale. What are the criteria for joining it? For example, which token that you take, and also when will the token be received by people who participate in the pre-sale? Thank you.
So you can buy the token now up to 3,000 tokens per wallet. It'll be allocated to you over about 134 days, and that airdrop will begin the day that SilverSwap launches on Sonic. So whenever Sonic launches, we're anticipating the end of this year. By the end of this year, that's when your allocation would start being airdropped to your wallet.
Got it. Thank you so much for letting us know about that. And friends, I know, some of you just joined, right? So you have questions that we already covered. No worries. Come back to watch our replay. The replay will be available soon, right? Actually, immediately after our AMA session. And over here, this is also a good question. How will SilverSwap handle scaling as more users join? Have you tested your platforms that how many users that could use it at the same time, or if you want to
so
go larger?
we've had a lot of users come in. We're pretty built for scaling,
Right.
We definitely have looked at the numbers on that. We're not too worried about it. We also have really, really, really great front end and back end devs that have worked to optimize the net code and the pressure that a high influx of users would put on the system. So we're not worried about that at all. And the scaling for our financial ecosystem, like the tokenomics, the more users, the more interactivity, the more swapping, the more liquidity provision, the stronger the system gets. So that's ready to scale infinitely. in its own right. So we're stoked for that.
That is very nice to know. Thank you so much. So, friends, no worries, right? Just go there, give it a try. And I see that we are actually just surpassed 1,000 live views. And friends, if you type SilverSwap in the comments, you are going to get our crypto airdrop. So don't miss the opportunity. We are having crypto rain right now to welcome all of our audience. And how about let's take our last few questions over here. Will there be any like stacking mechanism or stacking rewards after the vesting period of the tokens?
Yeah, so you can stake your tokens in the liquidity if you'd like, right? You can add to the AG wrapped Sonic pool that we'll be providing with the pre-sale cash. You can then take that NFT that you get for providing that liquidity and earning your liquidity rewards and stake that in the farms and earn more AG, and then use that AG to put in the proverbial Coke machine that I was referencing to make even more cash. So there's so many ways to make active and passive income on SilverSwap. We're very excited for that, what that means and what that looks like.
Got it. Okay, we have audience saying that they're going to stay here and watch all the way. Okay, so over here, previously we talked about whether there is a Tegrin trading bot for SilverSwap, right? And now we have another audience asking, will there be any mobile app version for SilverSwap, or is it currently just usable on laptops or desktops?
No, SilverSwap and SpiritSwap are fully scaled for mobile.
Nice.
So yeah, so if you want to use that, you're welcome to go to it on mobile and participate just as easily on a mobile version. 100%. We build everything for web and mobile versions.
That is definitely very convenient. And friends, this is definitely a platform that you don't want it to miss. Okay, SilverSwap and their website is called SpiritSwap.finance. So just go there, take a look, and start to use it. If you have any questions, feel free to go to SilverSwap official. They have their Discord server, right? You can ask questions over there. And I see that we have so many live views across platforms, and we also got a bunch of questions coming. But of course, our time is limited, right? And I want to ask Mascot, do you have any additional information that you would like to share with us before we wrap
I
it up?
don't. I feel like we've covered it all really well. Your questions have been awesome. I've really enjoyed being on the show, and just thank you so much for having me. It's been fantastic.
Thank you, Mascot, for spending time with us. And once again, apologize that our previous session took too long, so that we had to move ours, this AMA, a bit later. But appreciate that everyone waiting patiently and join us right now and watch the whole session. So I'm going to start our replays for people who just joined and have a lot of questions and wanted to learn more about SilverSwap. And let's wrap up our AMA for the day. Huge shout out to Mascot for taking the time and walk us through all the exciting things happening with SilverSwap, and also guide us, right? Show us step by step with the video tutorial on site over here. Hope everyone get valuable insight into what makes SilverSwap unique and why right now is a very important moment to get involved, because it's pre-sale period. And don't forget, pre-sales live until the end of this month, which means we don't have many days left. Oh, actually, in a few days we will also have CZ, right, coming back to Web3 as well. So friends, make sure, very important time moment. And I believe that I actually highly also anticipate that a lot of the projects, they are waiting for the end of September to have some more active marketing campaigns, etc. So we could see more new users joining the Web3 space as well. And once again, thanks everyone who joined and also ask a lot of questions, friends. All of the questions are quite constructive. That's really nice, and your participation definitely made this session even better. Let's stay connected with SilverSwap on their socials. For example, like Mascot just said, right? On their X, on their Discord, and ask questions over there. You can get more updates from them. And we hope to see you all in our future event. Thank you, Mascot. Feel free to click on leave the meeting room and then you can continue your day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Okie dokie, everyone. I am going to show our banner over here. Let's just say cool design banner. Actually, I have a video version banner. Let me see if I could put it up over here and show everyone as well, because we spend a lot of time to edit it and wanted to share with everyone. Also, friends, don't miss the opportunity. This is the time. Okay, our crypto box will be available. Continue to drop that to our audience, and I'm going to do our replace. Replace will be available soon to friends who miss our important part. Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss this. Yeah, this is definitely so cool. Okay, let's go to our replace. And I'm going to